All right, what's up YouTube? It's Two Guns Tony here. This is my new motorcycle, 2008 Kawasaki KLR650. Big surprise, I've talked about it a lot in my videos, wanting one. Boom, I got it right here. Found a good deal on it. I'll tell you a little bit more about this bike and what we're doing today, but I'm out here on the backside of Ramona. I think it's called Pomo Canyon. There's some other riders out here getting some practice in on the squares, but our goal today is to get up there to where those trees are off in the distance. There's a trail here that I've done on my Jeep several times. We're gonna see how the trail pig does. All right, let's get going. A little stand up. So to be honest with you, this is my first time taking this bike off-road. I've owned it for about a week. I did the crash guards on there because I'm anticipating maybe taking a dump or two up here. And by taking a dump, I mean laying it down, dumping it over, tipping over. I haven't rode dirt since, gosh, when was I in 29 Palms? 2005 to 2008. So somewhere in that time I was riding dirt pretty regularly, but mostly on dirt bikes. And then I took a driver's course for the military motorbike. It was a KLR just like this, but it was a Gen 1 and it used a diesel motor. I forgot the nomenclature of it, but it's cool. It was fun, lots of fun. Wow, this is actually a lot twistier than I thought it was, than I remember it. This is gonna be kind of slow. So, why would I get a KLR? Well, if you've seen my other video, my top 5 video, I'll drop a card to it up here on the screen. You know I like these bikes. I've always had an affinity for them. Like I said, going back to my time in the military and riding dirt. This is a little bit more challenging than I thought. Woo, woo, woo. But it's something completely different than my Harley, than my Low Rider S. And that's okay, that's what I was actually looking for, was to get something different, to do something different with my bike. I didn't just want to have, got a little swirly there on the front end. Sending it a little too hard there, Tony. So I wanted something different than my Low Rider S. I didn't just want to, you know, build a clapped out sporty or FXR, although that would be really cool. I would really like that. But it's not what I was trying to do today. It's not what I was trying to do at this moment. Ooh, put my foot down there. I talked about it in a few of my videos about how there's so much federal land and government land out here that you can explore on the right machine. And so that's what I'm trying to do here. That's what I'm trying to do. So what is the KLR650? I'm not going to give you like a big technical review because I don't really know a lot about the technical side of this bike. It's a single cylinder, as you can hear it thumping along. 650cc, 5-speed. And it's a ton of fun. It's 2 wheels. I really hope this audio comes out because, man, this is so cool. It's really divey in the front end. You might need some fork oil or maybe some stiffer springs in the front if I'm going to keep doing this. No problem on the Shinko tires though. A lot of people told me these Shinko 705s weren't really good for off-road, but I wasn't going real serious off-roading. This is a hard-packed trail. I mean, this is fine. It's actually a lot of fun. This is better than fine. I'm actually having a really good time here. Maybe some of the more experienced dirt riders are over there, maybe laughing at me to how slow I'm going. But I'm actually, like I said, I'm having a pretty good time. Pretty good time on this thing. We're gonna take this way. I think this is the way to the top of the mountain. So now you can't even see it because we're coming around the backside. Get past these guys. Traffic jam. Look at this. Even traffic up here on the top of the mountain. Later. Yep, got traffic jam on top of the mountain, huh? How about that? Look at that. We already got this high. I mean, we're committed at this point, right? I'm getting to the top of this damn mountain. Take it nice and slow. Get my practice standing up on this thing. It's actually a little bit of an arm workout to keep the bar straight. Guess that's why you don't see any fat motocross dudes. It's actually kind of a workout to do this. And this is nothing compared to what they're doing out there. Freaking backflips on a motorcycle, man. Are you kidding me? And we have an emergency. All right, well, my my first casualty of this ride was my camera equipment, my GoPro equipment, and my water bottle as it fell out of my $10 top box that I built from Lowe's. Yes, I got a top box for my KLR650 from Lowe's. I can't take credit for this idea because I actually got it from a guy on a Facebook forum that I follow, where he found this collapsible milk crate at Lowe's, and he strapped it to his back plate using rock straps. Hey man, you know what they say? If it's stupid and it works, it's not stupid. But I probably should have put like a bag or something inside of the milk crate to hold my stuff, and then strap that bag down in there too. But it definitely holds stuff. I went to Cycle Gear and returned some items. So I don't have like a dual sport helmet yet, but I can see why people use a different helmet for that, because this Simpson Ghost Bandit is having me sucking wind right now, man. I can barely breathe in this thing. I got the vents open. I got the visor up. except for when it gets really dusty. That's where it'd be nice to have a good set of Oakley goggles or something. Woo! Need to remember to stand up. It'll be helpful when I get some better pegs on this bike when standing up. Ugh. I actually don't have like any adventure gear. That's something that I'm gonna have to start collecting. You know, I probably shouldn't be out here doing this by myself, but I didn't really have anyone else to go with. Forever alone. Ooh, there's the wind. I bet you guys are hearing that for sure. The strangest thing about riding off-road that I'm learning right now is, one, watch out for Jeeps coming around blind corners, and two, watch how much you slide. Man, this rear wheel gets loose on me so much. Coming around these turns. Ooh, look at the view, man. This is why you buy an adventure dual sport bike. 'Cause there's places in California and across this country that you cannot see from the highway, from the road, man. This is one of those examples. Ooh, thought I was gonna eat it into that rock right there. Creepy shack. No, I think it's actually like a water pump or something like that. Ooh, I took that one wide, didn't I? Man, that view. And we are almost to the top. All right, this is the last stretch. Almost to the top. Look how close those trees are. Woo. Woo! All right, I made it. I told you I'd make it. Just to prove it to myself. We came from all the way down there, that little strip of road, winding up through here on this 2008 Kawasaki KLR650. Oh man, what a great bike. What a good find. This was definitely a good choice. Holy cow. Man, the wind is blowing up here. Well, I'm going to stop, pause the camera for a little bit, take a little break. Whew, cool off. Man, that was a little bit of a workout. But the old trail pig did it. Can't believe it. I can't believe I did it, to be honest with you. I haven't rode dirt forever. All right, I'll catch you in a minute. All right, well, I thought I was recording, but I guess I wasn't. About 100 meters that way, I finally ate shit on this ride. I knew going down was going to be a little bit harder than going up. So, knocked off my turn signal. It was already pretty loose. I had to tighten it down when I bought it. And then I just put these on last night. That was a smart move. Stayed up late putting those on. Because I kind of felt like I was going to go down if I was going to do this by myself today. Yeah, it was a pain getting this bike back up. Luckily another Jeeper was coming around the trail and helped me lift it up. It's definitely not a light bike. What do they say, like 450, 400? I don't know how heavy this bike is, I don't know. But it definitely was not light to pick up. It's funny, it's so light on the trail. I was getting moved all over the place in sand and the dirt and the rocks and everything, but yeah, no way, man. That was no bueno. My pants are all good, just a little dirty. All good, all good. All right, let's finish this trip off. We've come all the way from up there, and now we're heading back down. All right, we're gonna head back down. All right, so let's talk about why I got this bike, how I got this bike. It's kind of an interesting story. So, I was trying to pull a shade tree surgeon where, you know, I just peruse the marketplace until something neat pops up, and then I go snatch it up regardless of what condition it is in. And then it just be sort of a garage thing for me. So that's what I was planning on doing, and I was actively searching for KLRs, DRZs, DR650s, and but I knew I really wanted a KLR. There was a couple DRZs that came across my feed that I thought about acting on, but I really wanted to hold out for the KLR650. So the other day, about a week ago, 2 weeks ago, I was sitting up at Big's Harley-Davidson, getting my progressive suspension dialed in, not trying to get taken out by a Land Cruiser. And dude comes in and he's buying I think he bought a Softail Street Bob, one of the 114s, and he was trading this thing in. And I saw him talking to my buddy Josh, and Aaron was working with him. Ooh. So they were working with him, and they worked out some deal with him. And I saw him leave on the Softail, and the KLR was there on the showroom. So I asked Josh, "Hey man, you know, what are you gonna do with that KLR?" And he goes, "Oh, those bikes like that, we just send them to auction." I was like, "Well, what's wrong with it or anything?" He's like, "Well, it's not that there's anything wrong with it. We just don't know anything about it, and you know, we just would rather turn a quicker profit and take it to auction." I said, "Oh, okay. Well, how about I make an offer on it?" And he says, "Okay, well, you know, write the offer and put a deposit down on it." So I made an offer, and I left a small deposit down. And you know, it took about a week. I kept on like asking him, like, "What are you guys doing with it? What are you guys doing with it? Are you taking it in to auction? Are you selling it? What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing?" And they kept on saying, "Well, no, we're not gonna take it to auction. We're gonna sell it, but we gotta check over all the safety features, make sure that it's roadworthy, you know, all that stuff." So they sent it out to get it all checked out by a Kawasaki guy, I guess. This is what I'm all hearing from Josh. And then finally they get back to me and they said, "Yeah, if you want it, we'll take your offer on it." We weren't really sure if they were going to take my offer because they had no idea what it was worth. And I'd say I gave them a pretty competitive offer from what I was shopping on the marketplace. Now granted, if you probably go to a Kawasaki or Motorsports dealer and you find a KLR on the floor with 25,000 miles, you know, and you know, it's probably going to be in the $4 to $5 grand, you know, because people are going there looking for that. They, you know, they're there to spend money on that kind of stuff. I know. I have to say, I did kind of take a brand for advantage as far as, you know, when a Kawasaki comes into a Harley dealership, yeah, like the guy said, we're just gonna send it to auction or whatever. So that's how I kind of came on this bike, and I'm glad I did. It's sort of, I've been, you know, riding it around this week, mostly on the road. This is my first time off-road on it, and it's kind of lived up to my expectations and what I've wanted out of a second bike, something that does completely different things than my lowrider does. This bike is tall. It's definitely not fast, but it's sure-footed, that's for sure. I say that after I just went down on it like 15 minutes ago, but yeah, I'm actually having a really good time. I'm definitely gonna have a big bruise on my chest, for sure. I can feel that, and all these bumps, I'm just, you know, just shaking. But it's good. I'm having a good time. I'm just getting a little too excited up there. I was actually doing pretty well, and I think I just got a little too into it and took a turn a little too sharp and landed right on my bass. Right on my bass? Right on my ass? Can I say ass? It's my YouTube channel. I'll say what I want. But yeah, it was a good time, man. Real good time. This is awesome. I can't wait to sort of bring this to where I want it, as far as not quite an adventure bike. I'm not trying to go on like cross-continental, you know, trans-American trail, but that'd be cool to do. For sure it would. But like I said earlier in the videos, there's so much in California that you can't see from the freeway. You know, you got to have a machine like this to get you out here. So I have my Jeep, and like I said, I've done this trail on my Jeep before, but there's some other trails in other places that I wouldn't take my Jeep, because if I break something on my Jeep, that's buco bucks. If I break something on this, I think it's just a weight. It's not a lot of money. I mean, I did this bar on here. This bar job cost me less than $100 to redo the bars on here, because The original bars were a little bit bent and they wouldn't facilitate brush guards. They had the cheapo Kawasaki ones on there, but those are terrible. They just bend and they'll break. They would have broke when I went down just a second ago. For sure they would have. Whew, almost back to where we started. Man, I really should have caught that on video. I'm such a bad YouTuber. I thought I had it going. I wonder if I just ran out of battery or something. I have no idea. Which makes me wonder if I didn't capture video when I was up on top of Black Mountain. Oh. All right. Let's stop right here real quick. All right, what's up? The batteries died in my voice recorder here at the end, so I'm just going to do my outro as a voiceover. I hope you enjoyed the content. I hope you enjoyed this ride up Black Mountain on my 2008 Kawasaki KLR650. If you did enjoy it and you want to see more content like this, please give it a thumbs up, drop a comment down below, and please consider subscribing. I'm looking to change my content up. Don't worry though, the Harley Low Rider S is still in my garage and I'm still riding that. I actually have a suspension update for you all on that. That's going to be an upcoming video here soon. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one.